Hey guys, so one thing that I wanted to show you is how to file the BOI report. So I have another video that talks about what BOI is and why we have to file it and all that stuff. And basically just know that the government's requiring you to file it and it could cost you a whole bunch of money if you don't file it. And so that's one thing that we obviously want to avoid is paying fees, paying tax that we don't have to. And so I'm going to show you how to file it. It should take you like 15 minutes. It's really, really simple. I've prepared this video just to make it even easier for you. A lot of people will be willing to do this for you, but I've seen companies out there who are like, hey, charge us $500 and it's like a 15-minute thing. And to me, the value add there seems small. I mean, if you want somebody like me or somebody else to help you out, that's great. But if you want to save that money, here's an opportunity for you. So you're going to go to your web browser, Google. You're going to search how to file a BOI report, right? And they're going to have all these sponsored stuff, right? And people offering to do it for you. Get past all that and go to this fincen.gov and it says file online BORI, beneficial ownership information report. Click on that. And there's this part right here, prepare and submit BORI. Okay, cool. Let's prepare it. Okay, I agree, right? And so you're going to be brought to this right here. Let me zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. And basically, it's just going to be a little questionnaire. It's going to basically say, who owns this business, right? And so what you're going to need to, in order to finish this, is you're going to need your EIN for the company that you're applying for. And each company that you own, you're going to have to do one of these for. And so the EIN, that should be on your most recent tax return. And if it's a new business entity this year, then you should have filed and gotten an EIN number as part of the LLC setup. And if you did that, then you should have paperwork somewhere that says what your EIN is. So you use that. All right, so let's go through this. This is pretty simple. So type of filing, we got a bunch of different options. You know, this is a new thing, so it's an initial report. If you messed something up, then you would do correct prior report if you were filing again because you're like, oh, we forgot an owner or something like that. And then let's say you sold a portion of your business since you sold this and you now have a new owner. That would be something where you would want to update the prior report, right? So, but almost everybody's going to be clicking on initial report. They're going to have a bunch of legalese for you down here. Read it if you want. It's just talking about, you know, the BOI and what it is and all that stuff. Anyways, we click next and they're going to say, hey, request to receive FinCEN ID. So you're going to be given a FinCEN ID. And part of filing for this the very first time is getting your FinCEN ID. If they ever have us do it in future years or whatnot, then you're going to want to keep a hold of that and use the same FinCEN ID, but we're requesting to get this because it's our first year. Foreign pooled investment vehicle, you know, if you have this drop-down arrow, there's these drop-down arrows throughout that says need help. It's like, hey, what is this? And then it's like, hey, here's what this is. You're almost certainly not a foreign pooled investment vehicle. You're just a normal business owner who has to file this thing. So we're not going to check this off. If you have doubt, click the need help and look at it. Okay, so reporting name. So I'm just going to pretend to do it for myself, right? Tax Launch LLC. Form identification. So this is saying, hey, how are we recognizing this entity? Okay, so it's an EIN, right? And this is why I said you needed your EIN at the beginning. So then you would punch in your EIN, which is 9 digits, I believe. Yep, 9 digits. Oh, shoot. Exactly. 9 characters. And then, hey, what jurisdiction? Okay, we're in the United States of America. I'm located out of Utah. And then, you know, tribe, if it was on Native American land, then you'd have a tribe and stuff like that. And then again, address, tax launch, address, street. Cool. Awesome. So what's next? This is check this box if the reporting company was created or registered before January 1st, 2024. So if you were created before in 2023 or before, you're going to check this box. If you're created in 2024 or after, you're not going to check this box. So we check it and they say, hey, blah, blah, blah. read it, say yes, because otherwise they won't let you check off the box. Now, all these are blacked out, so we don't want to do anything with that, right? So we just keep going, and then we click next, and we're all the way through line 32, 33 at this point. And now it's going to ask us the beneficial owner information, right? So any business owner that owns 25% or more of the business has to be listed here, right? Most of you are not going to be minors, right? If you are, then you check this box and you add in some additional information. We don't have to add in that FinCEN ID because remember earlier we said we were going to request the FinCEN ID. So they'll give us that at the very end of this. And then there's some exempt entities right here. If you're an LLC or a corporation, you've got to file this. So you're not an exempt organization. And then, pretty straightforward. Individual's last name, right? Bringhurst. And then you have to give them your residential address. So Casey residential address street. And then again, identifying document type. So you're also going to need your driver's license for this. So click on driver's license, and then you have a driver's license number, ABC, blah, 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 blah. And what jurisdiction? Again, United States. My driver's license is a Utah driver's license. Obviously use whatever. And this is where you need your picture of your driver's license, right? So you need a picture of your driver's license that's saved onto your computer. You can drag it or drop it here, or you can click this choose from folder and go to wherever it's located in order to get that, right? And then, since my wife is also a part owner of my business, I need to add another beneficial owner, right? So now it says beneficial owner number 1, beneficial owner number 2. And then you're going to click next, and this is where you get the submission, right? So at this point, you're going to tell it, hey, I am human, and it's going to be like, hey, click on the character that represents a quantity or can be used for counting. Well, can J used be? No, 95. Okay, you get that. It's basically, am I a human? Yes, I am a human. And then it's not letting me submit here because I haven't added in the driver's licenses. So at this point, I can't really show you past this point because I've actually already filed this for myself, and, I don't want to throw in additional stuff. But, attach your driver's license, and when you get to this point, it's going to let you submit it. And once you submit it, it's going to say, hey, you've successfully submitted this. And the thing that you want to do is you want to print this and send it to your accountant, right? Save one for your records, put it in a place that you'll know where it is, and then send it to your accountant and say, hey, I filed this BOIR, and get it sent to your tax accountant for their records as well, so that you have 2 places that it's sitting. And it'll be superficial. If you just push Control P in order to print it, it will print out, a page that looks superficial, right? And that will have your FinCEN ID on there for you. So yeah, that's how you do it. It's really straightforward. I mean, we did this in 12 minutes. Should be something like that for you guys. So hopefully this was helpful, and get it done. We don't want to pay penalties and fees. That sucks. Have a good one, you guys. Bye.